geeks are rage.
Hello, welcome to Geeks of Rage. I'm Matt and I'm here with Magic and Rich, and this is show 2, part 1.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
So coming up on this half of the show, we're going to geek in our pants, we're going to get our Geek Rage on, and we're going to find out what's new in the Geek universe. But first...
Oh, what's in Matthew's sack?
Yeah, what's in Matthew's sack?
Tell us, Matthew.
Yes,
So-
please.
I've bought with me today some whiskey,
Yeah.
Arbor Law,
Would you
12
like the
years
whiskey?
old. Yes,
Very
we
good.
love our whiskey. Me and Rich like to geek about whiskey.
Oh, yes,
And
in my
Madge doesn't
pants.
like whiskey, and I have bought some
I
brandy.
don't mind
Oh.
whiskey.
Do you like brandy?
You got
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll try it though.
It's really good.
You give me one, which one you prefer, and I will tell you whether or not I like it.
Okay, okay. I mean, we don't know which one we prefer. We've actually never tried this
Got a
whiskey.
massive head.
Rich, I'll let you do
We've
the
tried the 10-year-old
I'll let you do
Oh, I
the
bet you
first.
did.
whiskey.
Hey,
Hey.
The 10-year-old Arbor. This is going to go all over your laptop.
Never mind.
All right,
Yeah,
and
go
I'll
on,
sort
you
it.
do the first pour while we talk about some other things like the YouTube channel. We've got a YouTube channel now.
we certainly have.
You have, yes. We've got quite a bit of content on there now.
Yeah.
Madge, want to tell us something about it? What we got?
On the YouTube channel currently is a little skit cartoon of our previous podcast. Thank you very much. He's just passing me a drink. It's got plenty of game playthroughs, few little sort of talks on different games. We in the pipeline, we are looking to do some comedy skits. I think it's skits, the word. I'm also going to get back into the music studio, like classic tracks you might have heard or probably not have heard, such as Hit the Buffet and If I Slapped a Hoe. I'm going to put that into Geeks of Rage somehow, I think.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We should start a Geeks
forward
of
to
Rage band.
Yes.
Oh, is there? Magic and the Geeks of Rage.
Why does it have to, why can't it just be the Geeks of Rage?
Because I got the more followers. I got 680 followers.
You're the big
Lance
sell
Nicholas has got more followers than me.
here. Never mind.
So yeah, on there. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, and Bruce Willis has done a nice video for us as well. So
Yeah,
check that out.
excellent. So there's a nice video of Rich making a dick of himself playing Stardew.
This. Hang on. That's not me.
That was
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's an actor we brought in.
Yeah,
Farmer,
of course.
Farmer Tuck.
Yeah. There's a video of me struggling to kill a level 1 boss on Stardew.
Yes.
Magic.
Non-Stardew on Militant.
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 Yes.
Really good. And Magic's
Also-
shitting himself.
Yeah. I
And,
did poop my pants.
I'm going to be
on-
putting some videos up of how much of a sad prick I am on Minecraft.
Nice. I think you
Yeah,
should.
you are a sad prick on
I'm going to put up a
Yeah.
in the next week, or if you're watching this, it should be up. I'm going to put a video up of how bad my internet is.
Oh, but it is.
Yeah,
it's
quite
awful.
bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awful.
So we're going to
One meg line.
move to the news.
Yo, man, I be riding, checking out the old school. But you know what? I wanna know what's new.
Yeah, so what's new? What's new in the geek world?
I'll tell you one thing. This whiskey's nice.
It is, isn't it?
It's new.
It is
It's,
very
it's
nice.
new. It's new. I got it today.
Yeah.
I had to,
Does that count?
while Rich was picking me up, I had to wait for the Morrison's delivery driver to bring it in the house so I could run back out of it.
It was
What?
very definitely worth waiting for.
Absolutely.
Can I
Do you
just
think
say?
it's better than the other one?
Yeah,
All right.
definitely. Yeah, it was
Oh.
nice. Not better than the Bowmore.
Tastes the same.
Ain't better than the Bowmore.
See, we got the Arbor Law 12.
Did we have the Bowmore
Usually
last
you
time?
get the 10, don't you?
Mm.
Was it Bowmore last time?
It was
It
Bowmore.
was. That was nice.
I can't tell the difference.
I'll tell you what, we'll do the brandy next.
Should do a test with
in
me.
the news,
See-
in the news, just so you know, in gaming news,
Yeah.
Headlander is out today,
Hello.
which is a game by Double Fine Productions.
Nice.
Do you know who they are?
No.
Made Psychonauts. Do you remember
Oh
Psychonauts?
yes. Was
Yeah.
that weird one with the spiffing bloke with time and you have to go back in time and shit like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And they
think.
also made what was it called now? The heavy metal game, Brutal Legend.
Oh yes. That
Yeah,
was
it was
good.
Brutal
love that
Legend.
game.
With Jack Black.
Yeah,
Actually,
quality.
no. I love the start of that game. It gets a bit pants after a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
It starts off really, really
RTS
well.
Thing was a bit
You
wank.
Yeah,
play
when
it
he
for
gets
the first
real-time
sort of-
strategy, he gets cacked.
Play for the first sort of half an hour, you think this is amazing.
Just quickly, it's 15 quid on Steam, and it's out on PlayStation 4 and PC, and it looks awesome. Reviews are good.
Nice.
It's like a Metroidvania type thing.
Cool.
Do you reckon
platformer.
it'll show up on a bundle soon?
Probably.
Is it
Anyway.
worth waiting for the bundle?
What else we got, Mad?
Well, GTA Online, if you're still playing that, which actually I'm going to go and get my copy back. The Cunning Stunts, watch how you pronounce it, are going to add some more stuff to that. That's their sort of racing DLC, which is all to do with stunts, basically, like Evil Knievel type stuff. Pacific Rim 2. Rim 2 won't star Charlie Hunnam, which is Hunninan, which is the chap out of Sons of Anarchy, which is a very good show. You should watch that. So yeah, you want to go and check that out. And I think they're sorting out and putting lots of little releases for the new Pokemon game, and also the biggest, probably I would say, bar Pokemon coming out. I'm not sure when it's coming out, but definitely coming out in August, which is going to be massive, is Suicide Squad, the film.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to that.
We're all looking forward to all geeks should be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
exactly.
It's got Will Smith in it. That's.
It also
love
says
Will
here
Smith.
that Disney's are reportedly planning more Han Solo films.
Han Solo.
Han Solo.
Yeah.
I've got plenty of
got
Han
a new
Solo
name now.
films in the cupboard. So yeah, I don't know whether.
They're all on VHS.
Yeah. God, when my mum took that VHS out, I'll bring it back. Look who's porking. That was a classic film. Anyway, so I'm not sure. I don't think I know what's his name's doing Indiana Jones 5, and I think he's in talks of doing something else.
Chris
I think-
Pratt.
not Chris Pratt. Harrison Ford.
Oh,
He's doing the
God.
Air Force One sequel, I think. No, what was somebody on about? Yeah, it was along those lines. He's bringing a few of his films back before he dies.
Cool.
So yeah, so that's pretty much the news.
So the main thing you want to talk about today?
The main thing I want to talk about quickly was I went to see Ghostbusters, the reboot film, which was the
Awesome.
all-women cast.
I've got nothing against that.
No, I thought you wouldn't. And
Some people had.
there was
No.
when the film released its trailer, it was the most hated trailer on ever on YouTube ever. So many thumbs down to that film whatsoever, and I think a lot of them were the fact that it was because the only thing you knew then was it was a female cast.
Yeah.
So to hate something for a female cast, I think is wrong. I think I wouldn't put a thumb up or thumb down until I've seen the film. So I mean, I know a few people watched the trailer and thought, "Well, I'm not really into that," or it just looks a bit meh. But I went to see it, and to be quite honest, I thought it was okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it was amazing, but I couldn't really say that Ghostbusters 2 was amazing. I don't think Ghostbusters, if you watch it now, is amazing.
I don't think any of the Ghostbusters films are classified as amazing.
Yeah, exactly. They're
You
not
know
going to make your top 10 IMDb list of
No.
all-time films, but
I
they
mean-
are great capers, and I think this is a great caper, and I think it's got a great wink to be honest, there's too many winks to the old film. They should have kept it to one wink, maybe two. But there's too many winks to the old film, and I think that was what let it down. Apart from that, if you kind of laugh at those bits and go, "Oh, fuck it, don't matter, whatever," then there's plenty of ghosts, plenty of women running around telling jokes. It's like Bridesmaids with a proton pack and very fluorescent ghosts. Oh, and go and see it in 3D because it's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I mean, I was really into Ghostbusters, the cartoon, when I was a kid.
Yes.
You used to watch it.
Did you have the figures and
I used to
shit?
tape it all. I used to
Yeah.
tape episodes and have
Yeah.
my own like mixtape of Ghostbusters episodes.
I used to watch it so
Mixtape?
much when I was a kid.
Yeah, kind of. It
Feel
wasn't
like-
really much of a mix. It was
Just one after the
Ghostbusters.
other on a
Yeah, it was
3-hour
just one.
tape.
Yeah, that's right.
I used to watch it so much that I actually thought that the film was a live-action version of the cartoon.
Well done.
Yeah, I was the same. I thought the same.
Until I was about years later, I worked it out the other way
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Does anybody know the date of the first Ghostbusters film? Somebody guess.
It's something 1984.
82.
You reckon 82? You reckon 84?
Yeah.
Do you know it's 84? Because
Yeah.
it is 84. The year we were born.
Yeah, man.
So
Anyway.
I think if you go and because say if Ghostbusters created a ride at Alton Towers, you'd pay the Alton Tower, and all these dicks that have basically slated the film and reviewers would go and pay 20 quid to go to Alton Towers for the day to just ride the Ghostbusters ride at 20 quid. So if you pay 10 or 15 pounds to see 3D IMAX Ghostbusters, you're getting not only a 5-minute ride, you're getting a sort of an hour and a half of ghosts coming out the screen and having a bit of a laugh. And there was some funny parts in it. So I thought Chris Hemsworth was pretty good in it as well. Nice bit of eye candy.
I'm glad you think so.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, great.
Nice cock.
Nice of you to throw that in.
Yeah. So next up, we're going to geek in our pants.
Geek in my pants.
Have you just geeked in your pants?
That's my favourite jingle. It's good. It's good. It's a hit. So what are we geeking in our pants about this week, Rich?
Well, I've got to, haven't I? I've got to
You've got
geek
to.
in my pants about Pokemon Go. Because, well, everybody's geeking in their pants about Pokemon Go at the minute.
Pokemon Go.
Really. To be fair, I'm not going to geek about Pokemon Go specifically. I'll geek about Pokemon in general. The Pokemon craze,
Is
which
back.
is suddenly, all of a sudden, has gone mental.
It is mental.
I was playing Pokemon Go before it was released. I downloaded the APK as soon as I possibly could and got out there. And one of the first things I found, because I used to play Ingress, the game that Niantic made before they made Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
And I just want to say on air, so anybody listening to this will know, I have assets from the most popular mobile game of all time, Pokemon Go, and I have assets in that game that I made specifically because I created portals on Ingress, and they've used the same one. So I've got photos that I took
What portal?
in that game.
What
Well, you know
portals?
the Pokestops and the gyms.
Yeah.
In the game Ingress, they're actually portals,
Okay.
which you hack and do other things. It's a geekier version of Pokemon Go.
Okay, yeah.
And when I first started playing, not many people were playing it. You could submit your own portals.
Yeah.
So I submitted portals for places around where we live.
Okay.
And they got accepted.
okay.
And you have to submit a photo as well. So you have to take a photo of the landmark and submit it. So yeah, I have a couple of the
So how did
Pokestops
they
and
get that
gyms.
straight away, sort of thing? Because obviously on day one release, I think they had mostly of the churches. Did they just nick the pictures off Google?
They
Maps
just
and shit?
they stole the whole thing from Ingress.
So they already had it all.
Yeah,
on
they already
Ingress?
had it. It's exactly the same as Ingress. They used exactly the same map as Ingress. So areas in Ingress that had high concentration of XM, which are like little floaty dots,
Yeah.
that's where you find Pokemon.
Oh well, there you go.
So there you go. So if you want to find out where Pokemon are,
Did you buy shares?
download
in
Ingress and play Ingress. And
at that time?
relates.
Did you
to
go?
the-
You know what? I'm going to stick $2
I
grand
didn't.
into you.
Should have, shouldn't I? Really?
Yeah.
So do you reckon they just used Ingress as a way to write
Well,
the
it-
Pokemon game?
Probably.
They created originally. Google created Ingress.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Niantic were a small team owned by Google, and they created it. And then Niantic broke off and did their own thing.
Mate, I bet their Christmas is going to be good this year.
So they broke off doing their own thing. Niantic did. They created Niantic, the company, and then they proceeded with Ingress, started earning some money out of Ingress, and then obviously they teamed up with the Pokemon company because Nintendo own shares in Niantic, and they also own shares in the Pokemon company.
Nice.
So they kind of sat them together in a room
Yeah,
and
someone
went,
said today that
"Talk."
Nintendo only have 15%, so the shares are now going down because people are realising that Nintendo only
Yeah.
have 15% off the Pokemon Go game.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
Nintendo did nothing towards Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Nintendo have done nothing towards Pokemon, really.
No.
They've never made a Pokemon game.
They've just made.
It's just
things.
like all Nintendo was the mother, like driving it round to
Yeah,
to your mate's house.
they just license stuff.
Yeah, Nintendo just had the forefront to make it an exclusive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they've done really, really well.
Well,
out of it,
they'll
so
do well because the
fair play to them.
3DS game's going to sell because of this.
Yeah.
That fucking NES is going to sell the end of the year. That's
I'm
coming
gonna buy
out.
it.
The little
I'm
NES.
gonna buy it.
For people out there, little
There's
NES
a lot of people
is,
going to buy.
old
I mean,
Nintendo.
ultimately, it's 2 buttons in it. It's up, down, left, right. 2 buttons. It's great for kids.
But why
so
didn't
you
they-
can get? I
and
want to
it's
get
got-
my kids
And it's
playing.
got 30 games.
But they should have
Yeah,
put
exactly.
SNES in it as well.
It's got 30.
They're going to release another one. We think the rumours are heavy that they're going to release a new.
They should
SNES
have just done the
and
2-in-1,
A
I
new
reckon.
original Game Boy.
Oh, brilliant.
Have you still got yours
Yeah, of course I have.
boxed?
No.
Because they're really popular, aren't they? And the thing is, it's 30 games.
But that's
if you look at
Nintendo.
50 quid for that console, if you tried to buy an old SNES and the 50 games that are included, It costs you an absolute fortune.
Oh god, yeah,
and
definitely.
it's ropey whether it'd work or not.
And it's HDMI out and all that bullshit in it.
Absolutely. So it's well worth it.
They should have just put SNES with it though, because SNES was my favourite.
Yeah, it was my favourite, of course.
But,
They will release a SNES.
Back
They
to
will release
Pokemon
exactly the same
Go,
version, but a
I
SNES.
went down. My girlfriend. I have a girlfriend.
You went down on her.
Congratulations.
Is this Pokemon Go related? Really? You pulled the pants down and found a
It
Pokemon.
was called Pokemon Went. No, I went out last night because she basically made me download it and have a go. And I went to a park last night at late, sort of 10 o'clock at night. It was. I was late, and it was fucking rammed full of kids. I've never seen the park so busy in my life. So how this game is just bringing. To be fair, it's a good thing because it has just brought people
Made parks
out.
popular.
Parks popular.
I
Churchyard.
went to a food festival on Sunday at Cosford, and the individual planes in the museum are Pokestops.
Yeah.
So you can go, the Lincoln Bomber, that's a Pokestop. The Vulcan is a Pokestop.
That's because somebody's gone round. So an English player has gone round the museum, just taking photos of submitting polls.
Yeah.
As they've gone round, they've submitted loads of polls, and that's why that's.
Well, there you go.
It's fantastic. But there was just so many kids running around going, I got 5, Mum. I got 5 Pokemon today.
And there is a campaign going by a load of residents in Dudley to remove the Pokestops and gyms from Priory Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the residents are complaining that the traffic's got awful. People keep parking. It's like, oh my God, we bought a house by a park. We never expected it to be busy. As soon as the park becomes busy, it's like, right, ban
definitely
everything.
know when the person in front's playing Pokemon because they just stop and really slowly drive past like churches and things. And usually I'm behind trying to do it and then I have to pull over because I'm sensible.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway.
Yeah, I think everybody.
Rabbited on
I think
about
if you
this too
don't
much.
know what Pokemon Go is, then you're obviously not alive.
You're living in a
You've been
box.
asleep.
Yeah.
I can't
Have you got it?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Of course I do.
Okay,
Yes,
so
great.
it's,
I'm now playing.
I can't imagine
Pokemon
the
Fire
person
Red
that
again.
this show would reach that Pokemon Go hasn't reached.
No,
no, that's
really.
true. I think it's obviously going to pave the way for Pokemon to be a lot more popular again.
Okay.
Yay, that.
Great. So coming up next, we're going to get our rage on.
Geeks are rage.
Okay, so this is the last segment of the show, and this is where we're going
Part 1.
Part 1. Part 2 is coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And basically we're going to get something off our chest that's really pissing us off. And that is day 1 patches.
Release day patches.
Yeah.
What is that shit?
You go to the
all
shop,
about?
you buy a game on the day it comes out, you put it in your console, and there's an update. What the
You see,
fuck?
I don't know. I mean, PC games, I can understand this. I can understand this with a PC game because there are so many different builds of PC. You just do an infinite amount of builds of PC. So you're going to get problems, things that they can't account for because you can't have a version of everybody's PC in the development studio at the same time, can you? No. However, what the fuck? PlayStations and Xboxes are all the same. How can they? They've just not finished the game. It's what it is. They've just blatantly not finished the game. They've not tested it properly.
You buy that disc and you get it home, and there's an update, which means that disc is fucking useless.
Yeah.
It's a waste of space.
It is.
It's pointless even existing. You might as well have bought it off the store.
Yeah.
I suppose the download's never going to be as big as the disc.
Not
but they're normally
your
pretty
bandwidth,
hefty.
Well, how do you think I feel? I got what game did I buy? It was like the whole thing, and this has been going for years. And this is one of the things I used to love. You'd wake up Saturday morning, you watch your fucking Thundercats and Samurai Pizza Cats and other shows that got cats in, and your mate would phone you on the home phone because he's remembered your number. And you'd pick it up and say, all right, guy, what you up to? And he's like, do you want to go up the shops? I'm going to swap some games. I'm like, fucking too right, I'm there. No worries. Mum, can I have a tenner to the bus and some lunch? Yep, there you go. So you get on the bus, off you go. And we'd go and get Tekken 3. We'd get, I don't know, I can't even remember, get Toe Jam and Earl. Fuck knows, loads of different games. Mortal Kombat. Splatterhouse, and we get back and you stick him in and you play him and you have the fucking best Saturday evening ever, and then 8 o'clock he's got to go because it's bedtime or whatever and your parents want you to have sex or whatever, and so they go. So what a fucking day. It's a brilliant day, fucking awesome day. You've had your McDonald's and this and the other. Now right, I'll get up, obviously I don't watch Saturday morning telly, but I might put an episode of House on or
you don't phone your mates on the house phone.
I don't phone any mates anymore. I just get in my car. I sit there and I go, you know what? I fancy a McDonald's and spending some money, so I'm going to go and buy a fucking game. So I'll go, for instance, Uncharted. I'll get Uncharted 3, the new one. Brilliant. Let's go. So get up there, go to the fucking shop, buy it. Then I go and get me McDonald's. I come back and I think, well, I'll stick an episode of, I don't know, I'm watching First Dates at the moment. Don't tell me why. So anyway, I put that on, watch an episode of that, stick the disc in, just in case, because I've only got a 1 meg broadband download line. A second, not like a millisecond. Yeah. Just in case it's got an update, and I have to sit there and my fingers fucking crossed that there's no patch 1 update. I stick it in, it goes in like that, into the thing, and you can see it loading. You log in like this. There's an update. Oh, fuck. There's an update. Oh, God. What's it going to be? 4 gig? 4 gig?
Yeah.
Takes me, I think it's about 15 hours to do 4 gig.
Yeah.
Saturday's gone. Fucking waste of time. Sunday comes. It's not until after your dinner you can have a quick go. Usually somebody's fucking come around and pissing me off with something. And then next minute it's Monday. Back to work. Fucking, that's it. Got to wait until Saturday.
You know, the stupid thing is, though, because you've got your console connected to the internet, as soon as that console detects that there's an update, that's it.
That's true.
Yeah,
if your console wasn't connected, it would play that, no problem. It would just carry on playing it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
This is what I hated about the PlayStation
knows,
3. This is why I sold my PlayStation 3, because you put a fucking game in and it go, right, there's an update, and it's 2.5 gig.
I know.
Because it's the PSN, it downloads really fucking slowly anyway, even no matter what connection you've got, because PlayStation Network's shit. So it downloads it really, 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 really slowly, and you can't do jack all else. It won't let you download it in the background. Oh no,
Yeah,
you've got
I
to sit and
remember
watch
that.
the progress bar.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this all about?
At least the
That's not
PlayStation
advanced
4
technology.
can put it in the background.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
my foreground's got nothing on it because I've only got 1 game.
Yeah. It's like, you've got no option. You just go, no, I just want to play it how it is. I'll play it off the disc.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah, I'll just play that.
I don't care if there's a little clipping error. I'm happy.
I've started reading because I put a game in and it's like 4 gigs. You go, all right, well, I'll go back to watching me First Date, Sopranos, or halfway through House or whatever.
So
and then that internet don't fucking work because you just got the spinning buffing wheel. So then you're like, well, what else can I do? You're like, I'll read. I haven't read anything since
Dark
bloody
Ages.
James and the Giant Peach.
You're going to end up reading the Beano again.
I'm reading BFG at the moment.
I saw BFG.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. I went to see Ghostbusters, and then the show got cancelled, so they refunded our tickets and let us see the BFG for free.
Oh, wow. Why
was
did it
all
get cancelled?
We may have bought tickets for the wrong day.
Okay.
But either way.
So it was your fault, but you played up enough to get something. Hang on, we're not raging here.
I know.
I've raged.
I'm just saying.
But
Yeah.
he's now said that he
Just
could have contributed to the original conversation that we talked about before.
Yeah. Just slightly off topic, by the way.
New films we were talking about, Suicide Squad, Ghostbusters, and he's gone and seen fucking BFG.
Well,
That's a rage.
I don't consider it geeky.
Of course it's geeky.
Oh, whatever. But yeah,
CGI.
landlines and
mission.
phoning your mates. At school, I always knew you was Plum. These days, I always call you Rich. But at school, I always knew you was Plum. I remember phoning your house once and going, "Is Plum there?" And your brother answered the phone and he just goes, "Yeah." Which one? I'm like, Rich. You know, you have that mate, you know him by his last name, and then the moment comes you've got to remember his first name.
I still get that.
I had
now.
that with Dan
I know
Griffiths
we went
once.
to primary school together and everything.
Yeah, I've had that a few times. We had a friend called Lanky, and obviously calling him that on the phone wasn't the best to his
No.
mom. Is Lanky in? Are you talking about my son? Yeah. No, bye.
So yeah. Anyway, day one patches. Fuck them.
Yes,
I'll tell you
fuck
what,
'em.
though.
Fuck's sake.
Do your jobs properly.
Fuck my
Make the
internet.
game right first time, like
and then
it
I
was
don't
on
have
the
to
old
have
days.
issues with me downloading non-stop.
Yeah. You know, we want it like the old days where you buy a cartridge, plug it in, and that's it. That's the game.
Yeah.
It's never going to be any
I
different.
definitely agree with
Bugs
that.
and all.
You
I
know
think
what?
early access as well. I mean, I know it's understandable about low independent people having a go and getting it towards the game, but there's miscreated video up if people want to watch it, which stars Bruce Willis, and that's on day 36 patch, early access, 2014. They first released it. I don't think anything could be early access 2 years later.
It's not that early now.
Here's a fresh egg. 2 years later, it ain't.
I don't know. It
fresh.
depends when they release it. If they release it in 10 years, it's still fairly early, isn't it?
Compared to what?
Well, there you go.
Presidency?
So anyway, that's been us, Geeks of Rage. I've been Matt. I've been here with Magic and Rich.
Hello.
And we'll see you again in part 2.
Bye.
Subscribe.
Ha ha ha!